आपल्या अगोदर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का रेंटल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट पण आपल्या अगोदर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का रेंटल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट पण आपल्या अगोदर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का रेंटल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट पण आपल्या अगोदर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का रेंटल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट पण आपल्या अगोदर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे का रेंटल कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट पण
Thank you for joining. Please stay connected as we'll start with the program shortly.
Yeah, Pashmin ma'am, we can start the program.
Sure, ma'am. A very good morning, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, faculty members, and my dear students. I, Dr. Pashmin Kaur Anand, extend to you all very warm greetings on behalf of Sasmira's Business School. It is my pleasure and privilege to welcome all to grace this occasion. Together, as a family of Sasmira's Business School, to mark another landmark of success, allow me to welcome you all to this 10 days orientation program for PGDM students for academic year 2021 to 2022. I would like to begin by thanking all the parents and students today for choosing Sasmira's Business School. It has been said that knowledge has a beginning but no end. Thank you for choosing to begin with us, and we hope to establish a lifelong relationship of mutual trust and support with you. As we know, orientation is a program that helps students to prepare for a transition and intends to equip them to face challenges and opportunities that lie ahead, which will equip them not just intellectually but emotionally, academically, and socially. It is said that only divine will and love bestow the keys of knowledge. And thus, before we proceed further, we shall now invoke the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom and knowledge, on this auspicious occasion. Thus, to make this day a blessed one, I invite Ravi sir to recite Ganesh Vandana and Saraswati Vandana. I also request everyone to please stand for Ganesh Vandana and Saraswati Vandana.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। सरस्वती महाभाग्य विद्या कमललोचने विश्वरूपे विशालाक्षी विद्यां देहि नमोस्तुते विद्यां देहि नमोस्तुते विद्यां देहि नमोस्तुते। Thank you.
Thank you, Ravi sir. To give the genesis of the program to everyone assembled here, may I take the pleasure of requesting our respected Dean Dr. Sanskruti Kadam, the sculptor of determination and self-confidence, who incessantly chisels only the excellence of the individuals, to welcome the gathering and give the insights into the program. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Pashmin Madam. Good morning, everyone. I, Dr. Sanskruti Kadam, Dean of Sasmira Business School, proudly welcome you all to the orientation program of PGDM batch 2021-23. I welcome Shri Maganlal Doshi sir, President Sasmira, Shri Mihir Mehta sir, Vice President Sasmira, our council members of Sasmira, Dr. UK Gangopadhyay sir, Executive Director Sasmira, Dr. Tandon Kamal sir, Director Education Sasmira, our today's chief guest, Professor Dr. Abhay Kumar, Vice Chancellor of Pratap University, Jaipur, our today's guest speaker, Mr. Bhanu Reddy, Partner Director, Grey Logic Technology Private Limited, other eminent speakers, delegates, faculty members, and my dear students. 2 years postgraduate diploma program at SBS every year brings together a final bid of goodbye to our senior batch and an amazing opening for a new junior batch. SBS extends a warm welcome to batch 2021-23 by hosting today's grand inaugural orientation program. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, the orientation is done through this virtual mode, which is a new normal nowadays, but our entire team of SBS and Sasmira assures you a full support and guidance in your teaching and learning process that is going to happen in next 2 years. I welcome our new batch of PGDM 2021-23 to Sasmira family with a big round of applause. With these wordings, let me take this privilege to introduce our parent body Sasmira and Sasmira Business School with the newly associated members of Sasmira family. Sasmira, the Synthetic and Art Silk Mills Research Association, is a cooperative research association of a man-made textile industry of India, registered under Societies Act 1860. Set up in 1950s, Sasmira is responsible for developing and managing the scientific and technological needs of the industry. Sasmira is a ISO 9001-2015 certified institute. Sasmira helped growth of a nascent man-made textile industries of 1950s to a giant industry today. Originally, Sasmira was under the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research and then under Ministry of Commerce, and now is approved body of Ministry of Textiles. It is strategically located at the center of the business hub, Mumbai-Worli. These are the listed main areas of functioning of Sasmira, that is research and development, technical services and testing labs, Institute of Man-Made Textiles, instrumentations, pilot plant related to weaving, spinning and knitting, information services, power loom services centers at Bhivandi. Sasmira has NABL accreditation for its laboratories providing testing and consulting services for textile industries. Sasmira's laboratories are also accredited by A2LA USA for providing internationally accepted testing services. Sasmira is a center of excellence for agro-textiles, Government of India. Sasmira Business School, which is started in 2018, which takes a new look at the management education, focusing on the corporate and users-driven curriculum designed and taught by the best corporate leaders and faculty members to create the next generation business leaders. In a dynamic and rapidly evolving business environment, Sasmira aims to create a future-ready corporate leaders and entrepreneurs who are well equipped to handle the challenges thrust upon them. Sasmira Business School offers 2 years full-time AICT approved PGDM program with dual specialization combining major and minor specializations. Our vision is to become a preferred choice of the industry for high-quality business educated students for remaining leadership positions in the industry. Our mission is to providing a cutting-edge, career-oriented academic programs in a supportive and a stimulating environment for the intellectual and ethical growth of the diverse student community. Sasmira is having a different type of institute. So these are the institute that the currently Sasmira is running. As I mentioned, Sasmira Business School, recognized center of PhD program of University of Mumbai, SNDT and Shobit University. Sasmira's Institute of Management Studies and Research, that is SIMSAR. Sasmira's Institute of Commerce and Science, that is SICS. Sasmira's Education and Training Program, SETP. And Sasmira's Institute of Man-Made Textiles, SIMMT. So Sasmira's Institute of Man-Made Textiles offer this program, that is Diploma in Man-Made Textile Technology, Diploma in Man-Made Textile Chemistry, Diploma in Knitting Technology, which are all these programs are approved by AICT, MSBT and Government of Maharashtra. Sasmira Education and Training Program, that is SATP. Under this institute, we are offering PG Diploma in Fashion Designing, UG Diploma in Textile Design, and PG Diplomas in Apparel Merchandising, Diploma programs in Advanced Diploma in Apparel Merchandising, Diploma courses, that is in Fashion Designing, and also in Apparel Merchandising and Textile Designing. At SICS, we are offering Bachelor's of Management Studies, that is BMS, Bachelor of Commerce, that is Accounting and Finance, BAF, and Bachelor of Commerce, BBI. Sasmira's Institute of Management Studies, SIMSAR. At this institute, we are offering MMS programs and PGDM program. Both are affiliated to University of Mumbai, and under PhD program, we are also offering PhDs in association with SNDT University and Shobit University. Regarding SBS school, that is a Sasmira's business school, at this institute, we offer postgraduate diploma in management with a dual specialization, and which is offering you a benefit of major specialization and minor specialization. It is approved by AICT, New Delhi, DTE, and Government of Maharashtra. Sasmira Business School also offers short-term courses to boost your career, certification course in commodities market, certificate course for HR professionals like HR analytics, certification courses in digital marketing and data science, certificate program in foreign languages, and we are also planning to start a certification program in entrepreneurship and startup management. KPIs at SBS: continuous focus to achieve academic excellence, just for quality education, emphasis on academic and industry interaction, industrial visits, live projects, and which added employability skills. Highlights of the PGDM program, as I already mentioned to you, 2 years full-time program, AICT approved and recognized by DT, Government of Maharashtra. We at SBS emphasize on a practical based and experiential learning. Learning by doing and experiential learning are the two guiding principles of a pedagogy at SBS. A full-time program taught by the best of the faculty and industry practitioners. Our intake is 120 and having 2 divisions, that is Gossipium and Corcorus. Dual specialization offered with finance, marketing, HR, and minors. We have a combination of 10 different minors with a high employability and career potential. Imbibe an entrepreneurial spirit along with the personal, social, and professional values, creativity, and positive attitude. We give personalized attention for capability enhancement and development through assessment centers. The endeavor is not only to impart the skills, techniques, and knowledge on the key business areas, but to also integrate and interlink these concepts into an enterprise level insights. These are the 4 pillars of SBS PGDM program, and the 4 pillars are as follows. That is, we have academic program for the concept, tools, techniques for diverse application, out of classroom programs for value addition and skill development for employability, volunteering for the social sensitivity, and project work for practical applications in the field. Pedagogy of PGDM program. We have a program that is PGDM program is offered using both modern and a contemporary techniques of pedagogy, which consist of life project, case study method, computer-based simulations and computer-based learnings, seminars, workshops, business news analysis and analytical-based teaching, management games and cases, role-playing, project work in specialization area, 2-month summer internship project, which is mandatory, research projects, industrial visits, which includes international, national, and local visits, guest lectures by experts by the industry and academic stalwarts. So we have faculties from academics and from industries. We have core faculties, visiting faculties, and guest speakers. They are highly qualified team who plan and implement the program to give you the best business education aligned with the vision and mission of the organization. So core faculty members, we have a very good team of core faculty members and visiting faculty members and expert from the industry. So these are the core faculty members. I, Dr. Samshruti Kadam, Dean for Sasmira Business School. We have with us Dr. Rupali More, Dean for SIMSAR, Dr. Pashmin Kaur Anand and Dr. Niyat Shetty. Dr. Satish Athavale and Dr. Ansha Gupta. Professor Agnes Joseph and Professor Divyalo. Dr. Priya Sen Gupta and Dr. Vedika Sharma. We have our own training and placement cell, which is headed by Mr. Tapan Ishwar and assisted by Dr. Madhuri Sana. Our library and administrative office comprises of Mr. Ravi Vaidande, who is working as a library head, and Mr. Sambhaji Kumar, who is working as administrative officer. So any queries related to your library or administrative, you can go back to Mr. Vaidande or Mr. Sambhaji. We have a very good pool of visiting faculty with us, and which comprises of both from academics as well as industries. We have non-teaching staff members with us, Mr. Sambhaji Kumbhar, Ms. Sujata Kulkarni, Ravi Vaidande sir, Nitesh Kakade, Vinod Patil, Vinayak Dalvi, Akshay More, Vikas Pawar, Jayesh Lakele, Praveen Gurha, Shilpesh Chauhan, and Rinku Tiwari. So these are our administrative department. And now taking ahead this session, talking about the infrastructure we have a very state-of-the-art infrastructure and facilities that is required for the all-round development of our student. We have air-conditioned classrooms, Wi-Fi enabled campus, well-equipped library, computer labs, canteen, cafeteria, sports rooms, safety and security equipments, placement and training cell, and we have a huge auditorium which is having a capacity of 300 plus participants. These are some of the snaps of our infrastructure. So please go ahead, Dr. Ansha. Yes, library is well-equipped library we have library e-journals are there. We have computer library. Okay. So we have e-library, we have journals, we have publications, we have national and international journals. We have magazines, and also we have different publications of Government of India, projects, thesis, dissertation, national and international libraries, which are available online and offline for the students. Computer lab, institute has a fully air-conditioned, well-equipped computer laboratories having multiple terminals with the latest configuration. Computer laboratory is well equipped with the latest softwares, hardwares, laser printers, scanners, e-training modules. With the Wi-Fi campus, the students have access to the internet facility for getting updated information regularly. Softwares like SPSS tool is installed for cultivating the nature of research in the minds of students. And SBS Computer Center has 120 PCs and all connected with the LAN with 24 hours internet facility in addition to the Wi-Fi facility. So with the group of very skilled professionals with us, with a very state-of-the-art infrastructure, this is the policy objective or a quality objective that we want to achieve. We are focusing on, we are committed to achieve the high level of satisfaction among our students and interested parties by consistently imparting knowledge using the latest technologies based on a prescribed and a designed syllabi. Practicing one-to-one interaction with every student, increasing awareness and competence of employees, complying with all capable statutory and regulatory norms, and continually improving the effectiveness of our quality management system based on ISO 9001-2015. We are associated with many national and international bodies and agencies. These are the some of the organizations and associations we are associated with. That is IBM, NSDL, NISM, MCX, and so on. So academic highlights, I have already mentioned that is in-house communication classes, in-house personal and professional counseling and mentoring, remedial classes for students, national and international types for certification and accreditations, CSR activities, annual fest, assessment centers, case study competitions, business plan, startup competitions, foreign language. We offer 3 languages to foreign languages, and we also offer short-term courses. So what is the uniqueness or a USP of our program? At Sasmira Business School, we are saying it's a very industry-specific knowledge, that is using a minor and major specialization combination. We are offering an industry-specific knowledge. So minor specializations, we have finance, marketing, and human resource management. And minor specializations, we have pharmaceutical, textiles, rubber, mass media, films, international business, digital marketing, BFSI, industrial production and operations, retail management and entrepreneurship, and startup management. So we are offering a practical and application-driven program, a longer exposure to the ground level activities in organizations through volunteering and project work and through life projects. Employability focus is there through skill proficiency, evaluation of outcomes based activities on a regular basis. Now, what is expected? What we are expecting from our students, that is SBS students, to work hard to acquire as much as knowledge that is possible, build your skills by a wholehearted participation, spend your time wisely and contribute to the program, and an active involvement for a personal and professional development. So finally, that is what we expect, that is enjoy yourself. So stay safe and continue learning with SBS. That is what we always say. Even in this pandemic time, we are not face-to-face connected with each other, but whatever the activities we are organizing through SBS, we are trying to connect with our student each and every time, and whatever the opportunities are available to us. So we expect that type of a participation and a hard work from our students. So yeah, can we go to the next one? So thank you very much. Let's have a glimpses of SBS, what we are doing at SBS. Yeah, thank you.
कुछ पाने की हो आस आस, कोई अरमा हो जो खास खास आशाएं, हर कोशिश में हो बार बार, करे दरियाओं को आर पार आशाएं, तूफानों को चीर के मंजिलों को छीन ले, आशाएं ले दिल की, उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की, अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी, नहीं कुछ भी, आशाएं ले दिल गुजरे ऐसी हर रात रात हो ख्वाहिशों से बात बात आशाएं लेकर सूरज से आग आग गाए जा अपना राग राग आशाएं कुछ ऐसा करके दिखा खुद खुश हो जाए खुदा आशाएं ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी आशाएं ले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for taking us virtually through the campus and highlighting the key aspects of the program. Thank you so much, ma'am. I would now like to invite our next student, Ms. Samruddhi Gamre from second year PGDM to address her juniors with a short message.
Thank you, ma'am. Greetings, everyone. Firstly, I welcome first year students to Sasmira's Business School, and I assure that the journey at SBS will be very great and a whole experience filled with learnings. I remember exactly a year ago when it was our batch orientation, one question was, what are your strengths and weakness? And for me, the weakness was stage fear. But now I am participating in national and international level competitions and able to rank there. This transformation happened because of the leadership, decision making, communication skills, which are enhanced with my association with SBS. The best thing being a student here is the energy and enthusiasm that takes the learning experience to various case studies, competitions, discussions, and the focus on team building. The webinars conducted are very insightful, and all this together make us ready for the business world. The professors are headed by a vision and always guide us. I'm proud to be associated with SBS. Once again, I welcome you all and thank you so much.
Thank you, Samruddhi. I would like to invite our student, Mr. Premanand Gatke from second year PGDM to address his juniors with a message.
Hello everyone, thank you ma'am. So hello everyone, and I hope you all are doing well. I want to welcome you all, the first year batch here at SBS. It is great to have you all with us. And to start with, I also want to congratulate all the students here since they have made the correct decision by choosing to pursue MBA because I feel that it will be a great contributor towards their personality and career as well. So Sasmira's Business School has been a great contributor towards the development of my personality. And I believe that MBA is all about gaining practical knowledge and becoming industry ready. And that is exactly what we have been doing here at SBS. Along with classroom teachings, we had many real-time case studies, discussions, activities, and project works. And by participating into these events and discussions, I was able to develop leadership, time management, and team skills. One of the great things about SBS is that the faculty is always there to help us and act like a mentor. I can proudly say that I'm a part of such an institution where education is the primary concern with unlimited number of opportunities. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you so much, Premanand. I would now like to invite our next student, Ms. Nishi Chopra from second year PGDM to address her juniors with a short message.
So good morning to one and all present here. My name is Nishi Chopra and currently a PGDM student in second year pursuing my marketing specialization. Being a part of Sasmira Business School is a privilege for me. In spite of the pandemic acting as a hurdle between us, the institute did its very best to conduct everything online, from lectures to activities to festivals and competitions. This institute has been helping me to achieve my career. Studying online initially was actually a very crucial task, sitting in front of the laptop for hours. But with the support of the Institute, by conducting multiple interactive sessions and activities, it became way more easier to concentrate and adapt to this virtual learning. Sasmira gave me the platform and opportunities to explore various things. That led me to polish my skills and actually excel at it. From a vast array of opportunities available to students to grow, develop, to have an appreciation, recognition for their work, Sasmira has it all that one would expect from a great institution. I can proudly say that I'm part of such an institution where education is the primary concern with actually zero number of limitations. Thank you once again, the entire Sasmira Business School, for giving me this opportunity today. And I really congratulate all our freshers to start a new journey with SPS. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nishi. I would now like to invite our student, Ms. Sanika Bakalkar from second year PGDM to address her juniors with a short message.
Hello to all the new PGDM students and all the faculty members present. It actually gives me an immense pleasure to extend to you all a warm greeting as a part of Sasmira Business School. My name is Sanika and currently I'm pursuing my PGDM second year. You arriving here marks a new chapter in your story. Throughout your academic years with SBS, you will have opportunities to learn new things, develop new skills, acquire knowledge, and enhance your personal attributes in profound ways that will uplift your life after PGDM. One of the great things about being at SPS is the range of new experiences available to us in the form of the cultural events, the case study competitions, the guest webinars, and many more. This certainly provides us with abundant opportunities to flourish as a student and as a person. This particular year, I know, has been a bit gloomy for everyone around, but still, the SBS faculty made sure that the classes were upbeat and the knowledge was delivered to us through activities conducted. At the same time, you will make many friends with whom you can cherish this beautiful journey at SBS. I wish all the luck and hope these 2 years would be the best for you all as it was for us. Happy learning and growing with SBS. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanika. Now, on this occasion, we feel extremely proud to release our annual magazine, Snapshots 2021, Volume 3. And you can find the link to the e-copy of annual magazine in the chat box. May I request Niyat sir to, yeah, it's already in the chat box. I now welcome Dr. Tandon Kamal sir, Director Education, Sasmira, a man of distant vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas. May I request sir to please share a few words with the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Audible.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. And I would like to welcome my close friend, Dr. Abhay Kumar, the Vice Chancellor of Pratap University, Jaipur, for accepting our invitation and joining our induction program. I would like to thank our President and Vice President Sasmira for continuous support to all our institute, including Sasmira Business School. I would like to thank Dr. U.K. Gangopadhyay for always supporting as a guide and the father of our family. And I would like to thank Dr. Sanskriti Kadam, the Dean of Sasmira Business School and the captain of this team, who is always there for SBS for the journey of growth. And I would like to congratulate everyone at SBS for obtaining 24th rank in all over India with the grading of A++ in a very short span of time, which is just 3 years. And second thing, with the 3 distinct, international speakers international guests also we have, invited in this very short journey. We have also have an ISO certification and going for NBA accreditation this year itself. So we have got a long way to go, and Sasmira Business School has got a great future, and with the highest salary of 8 to 10 lakhs, which we are offering to the students with the India and international placements. That is also, so you people, I would like to congratulate all of you, all the new joinees, for the getting selected in such an institute, and for your great future, you know, and you will not repent on joining SBS. You will be always cherished, and you will always grow, and you will be you will really give an honor to your parents after joining such an institute. For your, and I would like to thank you for all of you, and thank you for organizing such a event. God bless you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for such encouraging words. Dr. U.K. Gangopadhyay, sir, Executive Director, Sasmira, is an idol of knowledge, experience, and inspiration for all of us. May I request, sir, to please speak a few words?
Thank you, Kasmin. Can you, is it audible? Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir, yes.
Good morning to all of you. And at the outset, I would like to welcome our chief guest, Dr. Professor Abhay Kumar, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Pratap University, Jaipur. Thank you, sir, for accepting our invitation and to bless our new students, new entrants, and our institute. Once again, thank you to you all. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to our Sasmira Council President, Sri Maganlal H. Doshi, who has been always a pillar of strength to our entire Sasmira and for the growth and development. My sincere thanks for the wholehearted support we have been getting from Sri Mihir Mehta, Vice President Sasmira, and all other council members. Without their dedicated support, the institute's growth would have not been possible. However, today is the day for our new students, our new family members who are going to be inducted in our family. Of course, you have already been inducted, but it is a ceremonial induction. So this has gotten special social importance. All our institute is able to make these things with the able guidance of Dr. Kamal Tandon, Director. I think you have just heard him. He has been putting all his best efforts to organize the entire institute's entire educational activities of Sasmira. Of course, Dr. Sanskriti Kadam, Dean and the captain of the ship, is putting her best efforts, and all other faculty members and other staff members. You have done a great job to organize it and making it so beautiful and so heartwarming welcome ceremony. This is the first batch of Sasmira's Business School of PGDM program is going to have their orientation program with all our very learned, experienced faculties and guest speakers. So students, you have also heard the second year students who has been already there in our institute for last 2 years, and you may give them farewell shortly. So of course they will guide you till you are there, and if they are passed out also, you will get their supports also along with the entire institute, which is now your family. I would also add one thing that the decision taken by you to join this institute will definitely pay you in the long way, and you will be proud for your decision. And I thank all the parents for assisting their words to take the decision calmly. I wish you all a very warm welcome to Sasmira and a successful year with lot of knowledge, fun, and as you desire to be in an institute. Thank you. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for joining us today, and thank you for sharing your words of inspiration with us. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome Shri Mihir Mehta sir, Vice President, Sasmira. Sir is an alumnus of Indian Institute of Management, Ahmedabad. Sir is an owner and director of New Mahalakshmi Silk Mills Private Limited. Sir's presence is a reflection of the importance that is attached to the commitment of Sasmira. We seek to be inspired by your gracious presence, sir. Please, sir, address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Pashmin Kaur Anand. Thank you so much for the nice introduction. First of all, it gives me great pleasure to be amongst all of you here today on behalf of our Managing Council of Sasmira and my President, Shri Maganbhai Doshi. First of all, I'd like to welcome today's chief guest who will give the keynote address, Dr. Abhay Kumar, Vice Chancellor of Pratap University, Jaipur. He's an eminent educationist, and we are indeed lucky to have him with us to give words of advice and thoughts of the future to all our incoming new students of the PGDM batch of 21-23 of the Sasmira Business School. Friends, Sasmira is an institution which is well recognized all over the world. I also have been one of the alumni of the Sasmira Technical Institute, and it has helped me in my milestone career in industry and trade. The Sasmira Business School aims to turn out all-round, extremely competent professionals for this emerging world of new business opportunities that are available for each one of you. I'm very, very sure that this 2-year stint at the Sasmira Business School, amongst all eminent faculty members, also amongst all eminent trainers and teachers who will teach you all-round skills, including soft skills, will bring you lots and lots of strong foundation for your future career and future growth. Also, Sasmira Business School has an incubation setup and a center also. So tomorrow, if people would like to become entrepreneurs, those opportunities would also be available for each one of you. Friends, I wish you a lot of success for this 10 days of learning, as well as 2 years ahead for the Sasmira Business School. Thank you so much, and all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us today. It has always been a great pleasure for us to listen to your words of inspiration. Thank you, sir. Our President of Sasmira, Shri Maganlal Doshi sir, is a man of distinct vision and a great inspiration for all of us. His experience has always helped in the growth and well-being of Sasmira. Though sir could not join us today, but his blessings are always with us, and at this I would like to read a message from sir. Sasmira's Business School has a rich tradition to provide quality education and churn out dynamic and effective business leaders. Today, we are proud to welcome all the future managers embarking on a new journey and wish you all the best in your bright career ahead. Thank you, sir. I feel extremely honored to introduce our chief guest, Professor Dr. Abhay Kumar, Vice Chancellor, Pratap University, Jaipur. Professor Abhay Kumar sir has acquired his PhD degree from the Department of Business Management, HNB Garhwal University. Sir has completed his MBA from Motilal Nehru Institute of Research and Business Administration, University of Allahabad. Professor Abhay Kumar Sir has a total work experience of more than 38 years. Sir has been an entrepreneur for 3 years and worked in the industry for over 16 years as senior manager personnel. However, Sir has keen interest in the field of marketing management, strategy being his forte. Sir has more than 19 years of experience in teaching and research. Sir has good number of research papers published to his credit. Sir also has good number of, as I said, number of papers published to his credit. Sir, along with that, has headed several management institutes and worked in senior positions at universities of repute. Professor Kumar has been supervising PhD, MPhil and MBA students in their research work and projects. Sir has also been the principal investigator of government-sponsored projects during his career. Professor Abhay Kumar Sir has organized and chaired several national and international conferences, seminars, workshops. Sir has also been the keynote speaker and chief guest at a number of conferences and seminars, and has been instrumental in the organization of various FDPs and MDPs. Sir is a member of numerous bodies related to higher education and is on the Board of Management, Advisory Board, as well as member of Board of Studies and RDC of a good number of institutes and universities. Apart from being Dean or Director at Management in his various assignments in the past, Professor Abhay Kumar Sir has also handled additional responsibilities as Chairperson of Entrepreneurship and Incubation Cell, Director at Training and Placement Cell, Head of Institute of Journalism and Mass Communication. Sir has also actively promoted institutional branding as well. Sir has been instrumental in introducing the concept of mentorship at the institutional level in the past. In one of his last assignment, Professor Abhay Kumar Sir has served as Pro Vice Chancellor of a reputed university. Professor Abhay Kumar Sir presently is the Vice Chancellor of Pratap University, Jaipur. With his vast experience in training, motivating and counseling the student fraternity and faculty members. On behalf of Sasmira's Business School, it is indeed a privilege to have such a versatile personality among us. We welcome you, sir, and request you to please address the gathering.
Thank you, Dr. Pashmin.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir, you are audible, sir. Sorry to interrupt, sir. Sir, can you be a bit louder, sir?
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Thank you, sir.
My gratitude to the Honorable President, Vice President, Managing Council Sasmira, Executive Director Shri Gangopadhyay ji, Dean Sasmira, Dr. Kadam, and of course, all the distinguished faculty members, teaching and non-teaching staff, as well as students and parents present here today. It is indeed an opportunity for me to speak out as an academician, as having an industry background, and having my second stint at Vice Chancellor right now, one being in Himachal Pradesh earlier. Of course, as an advice to the students, I would just say that you have come to a very good institution indeed. Having heard and seen what Sasmira Group has been doing, I am really elated to see the human service they have been offering, not only in the field of management, but in other fields like textile management and other areas. Now, when I talk about what actually you would entail by entering the organization, I must tell you what exactly PGDM and management would be for you. I had done my MBA way back in 1980. So most of you were not born, I think, at that time. So management has transformed. The education of management has really transformed now. It is not simply theoretical knowledge, but I could see during the presentation of Dr. Kadam that Sasmira Business School has been giving you so many inputs by the way of case studies, role plays, storytelling. These are all management techniques which would not only go in enhancing your knowledge and skills, but giving you the opportunity for a holistic development of your personality. And of course, the responsibilities which faculty members and the non-teaching staff would be having towards the students and their parents would be as mentors. You know, I am a very big proponent of the Guru Shishya Parampara. Personally, I have very strong reservations when it is only a chalk talk method. The pedagogy of teaching must change and has changed. So what is required is hand holding the students on the part of the teachers, but there are certain duties on the part of the students and the parents which they must also fulfill. Now, what is that? I once called one of my batchmates who is CEO of one of the very big organizations in India, and I asked him to give 3 mantras to the students of my university, Pratap University, Jaipur, Rajasthan. He said, work hard, comma, work hard, comma, work hard. Now, what was this? I asked him, management education talks about smart work. Management education talks about being smart and being, very proactive. He said, of course, you have to be, but you cannot become smart till you work hard, till you have all the concepts and knowledges and the knowledge of the trade. The concept must be there, whether it is in a, even the National Education Policy 2020 also purports that the content has to be reduced a bit, but other skills and knowledges have to be imparted more. You know, the 21st century skills which we talk about, creativity, collaboration, everything should not remain on paper. The lesson plans, the outcomes, whether it is the course outcome or whether it is the program outcome, as students, you have to understand that your duties are towards the institution. In one sentence, I'll tell you, you cannot delete the name of your parents from your resume, CV or biodata, whatever you may call it, ever in your life. So also you cannot remove the name of your school or the college or the institution from which you are studying. So your duties and responsibilities towards your institution, not only once you enter it or you pass out, remains the same for you. You know, as an alumni also, your name with the institution will always be connected. So whether it is the passing out students or whether those students who are now coming on board, I have one message for you, that Sasmira is a wonderful institution. I have not only heard today's presentation, but I know from the background of some of very good academicians present in Mumbai that the group is doing wonderful service towards the higher education. And of course, you are in a very good place, in very good hands with such eminent faculty members. So there is only one thing I would like to convey, that make best possible use of these 2 years in the school. Why? If you work hard for 2 years, please mark my words, you will believe me that you will have a wonderful life in the next 30-40 years. However, if you just enjoy for the next 2 years, it will be a struggle all around in the coming years. So you must work hard, pay heed to your teachers, parents, the responsibility for you. If you are there, my humble appeal to you, please do not think that you have given the child to a business school and that is more than enough work you have done. Your responsibility starts now. That means what the student does at home, what sort of environment are you providing the students, what sort of environment is there in their surroundings, who are his friends. After he or she attends the business school, what he or she has been doing, you have to keep a tab on that. And what I must say, it must be a triangular concept of faculty, student, and parents who must come together as mentors. So that is all my messages. Thank you so much. My best wishes to Sasmira Business.
Thank you, sir. We are honored by your presence on this occasion, sir. Thank you, sir, for taking out time from your busy schedule and gracing the event with your presence. We sincerely thank you for your enlightening words. I also would like to express my deep gratitude towards the entire management team and the council members. Shri Maganlal Doshi Sir, President, Sasmira, Shri Mihir Mehta Sir, Vice President, Sasmira, Dr. UK Gangopadhyay Sir, Executive Director, Sasmira, Dr. Kamal Tandon Sir, Director Education, Sasmira, for their enthusiastic support and encouragement. Their unwavering support has always been a motivation for us to organize such events. Now, let's take a quick break before we have our guest speaker enlightening us with his words of wisdom. I would like to request all the dignitaries and the attendees to please stay connected as we will resume in next 5 minutes. Thank you. I once again welcome you all on the occasion of our 10 days PGDM orientation program for the batch 2021-23. Well, before I take the privilege to introduce our guest speaker of the day, may I request everyone to rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
We are blessed and honored to have with us Mr. Bhanu Reddy, Partner Director of Grey Logic Technologies Private Limited. I am delighted to take an opportunity to introduce our guest speaker for the day, Mr. Bhanu Reddy. Mr. Bhanu Reddy is the Partner Director of Grey Logic Technologies Private Limited. Mr. Bhanu has over 20 years of experience in the development and execution of IT and ITES related project and has also started the first ever online examination platform along with TCS called as Grace Technologies, an online examination platform as director. Prior to Grey Logic, Grace Technologies and Beanfield, Mr. Bhanu sir was founder of Messrs. Bartronics India Limited and was directly responsible for taking the company to an initial public offering on both National Stock Exchange of India and Bombay Stock Exchange. Mr. Bhanu Reddy was a thought leader in the technology space with many successes to his name and is a pioneer of AIDC technologies in India and globally. Sir's passion towards agriculture made him to start Urban Kisan using hydroponics as technology platform and yielding a great output with a perfect ROI. Mr. Bhanu has also worked in various leadership roles in top IT companies of India and abroad, and during his career spanning of 2 decades, he helped many top companies in India and Fortune 500 MNCs resolve their critical to business solve problems leveraging on the uses of AIDC and RFID technologies coupled with process improvement. Sir was the first person in India who introduced barcoding and RFID technologies and low-cost laptops. Sir was a part of Emirates National ID Card Rollout Committee. Mr. Bhanu in his earlier career worked in many senior positions at Microland, Blue Chip, Infotech, HCL, Superlogics, USA. His rich expertise covering a wide spectrum of customers and understanding different business situations, defining solutions and executing them makes him an authority in the identity management solution space. Mr. Bhanu is an alumnus of IITM and IIM Bangalore, a graduate in Industrial Chemistry Engineering from Osmania University, an MBA with a specialization in RFDC and RFID from Israel and Singapore respectively, is an added flavor for his entrepreneurial journey. Sir is now the president of IIMB Alumni and Charter and Executive Committee and treasurer of IIMB AA member of TIE and TIE Grad Steering Committee chairperson. Sir, we are honored to have you with us today. May I request Mr. Bhanu Reddy sir to please address the gathering. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Ashman Kaurji, and it's a wonderful introduction
Thank you,
I'm
sir.
sure, like, we had a very stalwart speaking before me. It's an honor to be with Sasmira Business School. And let me thank, to start with, the Dean, the entire show business today, which is actually happening, Dr. Sanskruti Madam, which she actually helped us to get things here. And Dr. Nia Chetty Saab and the chief guest today, Abhay Kumar ji, has given his brief introduction, what is to be needed. I do not know how many people have noted down. There were a couple of the points that he has mentioned. Forget about the smart work and everything. He said one of the points that he mentioned, his colleagues who came and discussed about work hard, work hard, work hard. I'm sure in coming future you'll understand what is the meaning of these three words he meant actually. I'll be more proud and happy that if you can really understand that. And of course, thanks to the chief, the patrons who were, I was listening to them, and students and parents. This is a great occasion to all of you. I'm sure I've seen a couple of them, must be thinking, why the hell is this, the discussions are happening around, so many things for introduction. Just to make you to understand that today you're going to be the ambassadors of your career, and this is a day actually. And today, if you think that if you don't have a vision and a mission, and you come with anything in the blank mind, it's waste time. You'll be wasting your time. If you sleep now, if you don't show any interest, whatever the discussions are happening around, and if you don't take down the points what each speaker has mentioned it, I'm sure it's like getting into a grave. I'm sorry to use this word, but I'm very honest on this. You need to understand that this is a time where you are now, I told you the word called ambassadors. You are now the self-motivators. There'll be no one to motivate you. The time has gone. When you're a kid, there were people to motivate you. Eat baba, walk out. Yeah, the people talk about your good things. They always tell you, they come back, the neighbor is talking great about their children. The vice versa, things are happening. School teachers are motivating you. Now you have finished your degree. You have come to a stage where the entire thing has changed. Now it is your hands right now. The weapon is in your hands right now. How to use it is what you need to understand now. The technique that you have to understand right now. The practical knowledge that you're going to learn today from the industry experts is what you have to learn right now. Next 10 days, what is going to be from each speaker is their rich experience. You need to gather and understand where I'm going to stand, how I'm going to make my plan properly. What is that I'm going to do right now? What is the difference that I'm going to create from other people? What is that USP about myself? What is the SWOT analysis of myself? How do I, collate, relate, and work on my SWOT analysis? If a lot of you people are not aware of this SWOT analysis, it is the strength, your weakness, what are the opportunities, what threats can be there. You need to understand. And in fact, most people actually go back and do right every day. What did I do today? I don't know how many people do that actually. And today I'm going to leave you with a couple of mantras, couple of things that you need to understand where you have to be there. Of course, we got to understand what is the practical knowledge of industry that you want to study, and the significance of your MBA, that couple of points that I can mention, though the time is very less. I don't know how many people are going to listening to this, is very, very important. And what are the industry expectations? Because I also worked after my MBA during my studies and everything. And what are the qualities that you need to develop? Even if you don't have anything right now, don't worry. It is always saying, gatam gataha. It's in the Sanskrit, they say across place to you. Bygones are bygones. What you have done, what has happened all over the years, just forget it. Think that today is my day. Today is my day that I'm going to start right now. Today is a day that I'm going to put on a paper and pen, that I'm going to change myself today. Today is my day that I'm going to change the world. Today is the day that I'm going to change the global world. Today I'm going to make my parents proud. Today I'm going to make my India proud. I'm going to be in a global map. This is the point that you need to take down and envisage your future thing actually. I'm sure most of the speakers that I was actually looking at, those things are wonderful people. And in fact, I wanted to tell you, during my career, while listening to such speakers in the college, in the different entities where I went and listened to them, and some motivation, some business places where I went and spoke to the entrepreneurs when I met them accidentally, which I just went there. All of things happened, just like that. And today I could able to create an industry worth 2,000 crore business by just listening to people actually. And this is something that you need to all have to note it down. And this my own experience that I'm able to tell you, which I can how I've done it across. So all these talks, again, of course, we're going to talk about entrepreneurship also, how entrepreneurship is going to help, because I could able to relate on a holiday time yesterday. I could able to see Sasmira ma'am talking to me for more than an hour to see that how our students can, they can learn about the entrepreneurship skill, what they have to do it. She was actually mentioning, like, you should be a job givers, not job seekers. That was the point. I and Niyata, we were talking about it. And when I listening to, ma'am, I actually had a goosebumps. And she was mentioning, sir, this is what exactly we should do it. And this is what this Asmira's background story. I was amazed. In fact, I do not know that how many people have done a Google search about your own company, your own college where you have studied, your own people, the management, the patterns, and everybody. You will be amazed to know the rich experience they have come from. This is what you all have to gather. Look at this entire team. I've seen the presentation of your college, like, I could able to glance them. How many people are supporting you actually? These are all supporting things. You are going to stand. The building is going to be there. A lot of people are going to work around the place to you. But the building, the tall building is you actually. So look at those things and don't sleep right now. Time has gone where you enjoyed, you had fun, lot of things. We are getting into the, it's like your life. You're going to begin right now. Now, what are those qualities? Like, for example, most of the things, people think about what is that going to happen? Like, what is that the successful story? You should able to, as an MBA graduate, I would rather say the significance of your MBA. The first point you have to understand is you're going to become the ambassador. Again and again, I'm mentioning to you that nobody is going to talk about. Like in a family, somebody has to be an ambassador to tell you. So you need to be an ambassador of your company, of any wherever you go there, and successfully you should able to manage product and people, whether it is any industry, service industry, pharma industry, you take down, education industry, health industry, any industry. You need to understand that you should able to successfully manage product and people. To become that successful, you need to be able to open your eyes, be alert. You need to have your radars, your antennas opened up everywhere and keep watching things that are happening around the place to you. I do not know how many people read newspapers, magazines, and today, if you're not cultivated it, do note down in a point, one important point. Please look at the newspapers. Go back and check the business columns. What is actually happening? What are the trends that are happening? Go back and search some place time. I'm sure you might have all that in your graduation program, in your intermediate, your class and school, you might have enjoyed it. Now it is the time that you're going to be on a global map. So please go back and start spending time on that actually, because most companies are looking from you as being the managerial skills. How do you get that? Apart from the knowledge impart that you get from your professors, your mentors, your coaches, your people, but you need to learn outside, learn and unlearn things, that managerial skills that you're going to do that, the leadership skills that you're going to watch people. That is exactly what people need to have it right now. Now, while I am telling all these things to you, which are very important, is improve your communication skills. Most people, with my own experience that I'm telling you today, the pathetic part is communication skills. So don't worry, be shameless while asking. Don't worry that your colleague beside you, your classmate is, thinking that they must not be knowing this one. I'm sure, please do remember, my dear students, nobody knows about it actually. So don't be worried across. Don't think that somebody else knows great about it. Go back and check. Sit down there and start thinking about them. Ask questions 100 times. until you are satisfied, until you say that, because I got it, man. मेरे को मिल गया, answer मिल गया. Yeah, this is what exactly I wanted. So most people are looking at those things. And the leadership skills. Understand the leaderships. Look at, I'm not talking about any party or anything across to you right now, any pro party. Look at those leaders. Look at that, the Modi ji when he talks, like any chief minister when they talks appropriate to them. Understand the world leaders when they talk about. Look at Obama, Barack Obama. It is not easy to be in the world, U.S. elections. Look at them, the knowledge they impart about their entire cultural things, about their country, the global things swarming across. So you understand all these things, very important. Improve your communication skills, your soft skills, not your hard skills. Of course, those will come back when your industry impart knowledge will come back, but do that. The people are looking at you. Then again, in MBA, the skills that you learn in marketing, your finance, all these things, what you're learning, others are lacking it in the company. So you are going to learn these skills of marketing, sales, and the finances and HR. Of course, there are a lot of other things like, accounting, your business, your ethics law, your finance, your applied statistics, business communication, managerial economics, marketing and operations. More importantly, that you understand about leadership, you understand about entrepreneurship, everything you go to learn across. But do understand that the companies are looking at you people. Do you know something? One secret about you? 50% of the MBA graduates across the globe today worldwide. Please note down this point. 50%. You are one of them actually today. Sasmira Business School se jo aa rahe hum log, you are going to be there actually. 50% of MBA graduates worldwide, I'm not talking about only country, are senior managers. There are board of directors. There are high chances of going into to peak side, to get into the CEO positions or the biggest positions there. Today, you will not believe, my dear friends, I'm telling you, not from the B schools that I've come from, the graduates, they come back. Every government, forget about, I'm talking about the corporate companies or the mid-sized companies. The government actually is approaching the management MBA schools to come back and work with them, with their visionary work actually. Every department, they need an MBA graduates to understand how this marketing department is going to work across, understand how tribal welfare information going to take into the global platform, understand, their own education system is going to go to the globally world. How best they're competing today. States are competing. You look at the newspapers today, huge, newspapers articles, you see Uttar Pradesh, wo kara, Telangana, wo kara, Andhra Pradesh, ye kara. You go back, every country like, Goa has done this with a small population. Wonderful news. Look at that, the way things are happening on the place to you. Government actually is coming back and actually asking, we need these MBA graduates. Trust me, guys, you are going to be in a wonderful position. There are a lot of opportunity. The whole world is looking at you across right now. So start thinking that you have got all these points. Now, this is what the significance of MBA and what is actually happening on the place to you. Like I told you, like what are the qualities, the industry is looking at the qualities. Now, before I go back and tell you and summarizing it to you, you understand that the effective manager skills, people are looking at you as effective manager skills to handle pressure. This is the time. This is the day that you need to understand right now. Time has gone there right now. Now forget about everything, right? How do you handle the stress and the strain that you're going to go through your mind? And then handle pressure. The very important point to understand is how do you handle pressure? So that is what you need to understand right now. Please note it down, all these points, get back to them and understand, those qualities that you need to understand across. As an effective manager, companies are looking at you, these things actually. How do you communicate honestly? Remember this word I said, mentioned to you, communicate honestly. What does that mean by? Communicate honestly means simply that you are able to communicate right from the top to the down, same message from your heart. People are looking at you to combine the company, not to break the company. So understand that, as a manager, that you're going to do that actually with all the expertise knowledge that you're going to gain next 2 years, the marathon run. Think that I'm going to run this next 2 years. Every day I'm going to get up in the morning. I'm going to run this year. Run that. Think that you're on a marathon. Every day on a marathon. You come back, you're going to go to the global area. So people are looking at you to communicate honestly from all the place. So if you're honest, I'm sure that you might have seen the Three Idiots film. If you look at the Three Idiots film, the guy, the other third friend, other than the American, who falls down from the place, last interview when he happens, what he tells you, sir, हमने तो बहुत हो गया. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to work hard for your companies. What your dreams are there. I'm going to incline with you. Doesn't matter even if I don't get job. Doesn't matter even if I don't get anything. I'm going to stand by things. I'm going to stand by my ethics. That is what people look at you. That is what the customers are looking at you. That's what the client is looking at you. When there's a problem, you should come and stand there. That is what the guts you should have. Build a culture on a mutual trust, taking right decisions at the right time. This is an important point. All of you people to understand that how do you take it? How does companies become so successful? Because they're at the right time at the right place. Not they are hired, not placed you. This is a technique that you need to understand. Where I need to take the right decisions at the right time. Doesn't matter. Sometimes you make mistakes. Don't feel bad. One mistake you should understand. Note it down. मैं चले गलती करा ये थोड़ा गड़बड़ हो गया. So you should write down the points and say that I'm not going to do this mistake. Write down like an imposition 10 times, 15 times that I'm not going to do this mistake again. This is what you need to make that across to you. And looking at that, inspiring others. Not only that you're going to inspire, you get inspired, but you need to inspire others. People are looking at that. Inspire your customers, sir. You have taken the best product from the company. I'm going to stand by that product across. I'm going to stand by the service. Go back to the management, fight with them. Make sure that the client has to be happy. And go back to the client and say, boss, the company is working hard. You need to balance that. And this is where the technique that you need to understand how you're going to do that. Influence to go to other trust. Nobody, as I mentioned to you, go to motivate. Every day morning, if you will need that motivation, the time has gone. No more kid right now. Don't think you come out of that kid, that mindset actually. And of course, you need to be that active as a kid, but the mindset of the kid should be taken out. Go back to your mirror and motivate today. That this is what I'm going to do today. This is what I'm going to motivate myself. This is what I'm going to correct myself. This is what I'm going to do as a SWOT analysis. This is what I'm going to think about analytical skills, having intellectual resources, open to new ideas. Lot of people actually fail in any career because they're not open-minded. I was so surprised in my life, my own career, my point I'll tell you, until I went to Wipro. This is Wipro, all your company knows, is a software company. वो बनाता है डालडा बनाते थे पहले, वो लाइट बल्ब बनाते थे, बच्चों के लिए खाना बनाते थे. Today became a software company. Also, people know that actually. But how did the paradigm shift? They changed their pattern. Of course, they're working their business, but how did they do that actually? In fact, when I went to that place, I was so amazed to see in Bangalore during my MBA in the place, I went for a case study to do small little work with one of the project management in Wipro. I saw everywhere written change, 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 change management. It change kya hota hai? That is what you understand. People don't accept changes. You want to sit down with your own friend after a long time. You doesn't want to change the place location. You want to eat the same place. Go back and change. Understand. Go back to the new hotel, new food, new things, new places. That is where you will need to understand. That is where you need to think about what the changes are going to happen. Don't be stubborn. The biggest point is people are stubborn. You see the kids sometimes, they don't eat, they don't talk, they're very moody. All these things are, the stuff has gone. Look at that tomorrow when you grow up, when you have your own kids, when you get married, you see that sala ye banta mera beta sunta nahi, mere beti sunti nahi. You'll feel so ashamed and bad on that day. What your parents might have done that. So don't be stubborn. That is very important thing to you. So industry expectations, recruiters are thinking that ability from you people, that how big you think about the future actually, about that company. Anytime, remember this, tomorrow morning class, 30 minutes, I'm telling you, my dear friends, agar tomorrow class ke liye, agar your professor, your teacher, your mentor, your education is somebody is talking about you, go back and just search, be ready for tomorrow. If you practice today, I'm telling you, Sasmira will have at least 2 or 3 unicorns. 2 to main pakka bol raha hu. The unicorns will come out of the place. That is what you need to understand. I don't want to get back to unicorn. Go back and write down, understand what is that unicorn that I'm talking about to you. So how these companies that you can grow. I want entrepreneurs to come out of the place to you. The recruiters today are looking at you to look at that big picture of the company. They're understanding how each project can fit into the company in the long-term plans. How do you envisage that this project or company can work in the company? How do you correlate with your faculty member? How does you going to correlate with your customer, the clients, more business that you can get across picture? This is what you should think about you. You should be a good team player. Remember that. The best skill that you need to learn next 2 years is being a team player. Come out, write down today. In one point, I'm telling you, these are something that points that I tend to forget. I just noted down in a paper. Think that today I'm going to talk to 2 new people. In first year में आपका एक वसूल लगा लो. Keep that one in your mindset. I'm going to talk to 2 new people. हो सकता है वॉचमैन हो सकता है, वो हो सकता है रोड के ऊपर चाय वाला हो सकता है, वो बंडी वाला हो सकता है. Somebody is there. Just go back and talk to them. Hey भैया, ये बिजनेस कैसा चल रहा है आपका? भैया, ये पांडब्बा में आपको कितना कम पैसे कमाता है? Do you all know that how Pandaba fellow makes money? Go back and ask him. Go and ask Chai fellow who's sitting on the road very busy. He's looking at the hand, he's got 5-6 people, number of 300-400 liters of दूध बनाकर चाय बनाता है. पता करो उसको कैसे पैसे बनाता है. They're small things. Don't think like that, Go back, understand how they're doing it. Look at when you're on a road, somebody is selling those products they're selling on the road. You remember, they come back and say Ganesha ka Chaturthi mein Ganesha बेचता है. When it's Independence Day, they sell flags to you. There's so many things to you. Do you all know that the business of that on the road which happens is 500 crores? 500 crores. Do you know that beggars on the road in Mumbai get how much money when they go back and beg across? They make around about 80 crores a year. They get money in their hands, beggars. There's a team they are working on that actually. Now look at the businesses which are happening. They're everywhere. There's a story. What is actually happening on the place to you? How things are changing across the place to you. The good knowledge, understanding is what is required. And most importantly, I mentioned very important point is current knowledge. Like, आज का business paper में, I don't know how many people have seen today business paper. Just go back and check business paper, Times of India, or, any other paper, statement, whatever paper that you get. Go back and check that business column, because that is your area. That is your place where you have to be there. अभी पुजारी कहाँ जाता है? He doesn't go to any other place, right? He goes to temple. He visits only those mandirs ho jata hai. So you also have to think in that like a pujari. You should think about it, business line, that what you're going to think about it. And ask your parents. They'll help you. Don't underestimate your parents. Don't underestimate your dadima in the house. She knows much better. Sitting at one corner, your dadima can tell you what's actually happening around the entire house. कौन क्या कर रहा है उसको बोल सकती है. वो बात नहीं करती मगर she knows everything to you. Understand that, how does it she know? Because of her experience. What does that happens in a SAP company? You don't require to have any software knowledge, great technical knowledge. An SAP professional can be with functional experience. If you know that in a company that a material comes, GR net release होता है, ये finance रहता है, जब invoice बनता है, gate के पास material आते हैं, gate goods receipt note मिलता है. If you understand that knowledge, you'll be an expert, and he will earn about $90 to $150 per an hour in SAP if he does it very well. That is what industry looks at you with your functional experience. You need to create that functional experience. The good knowledge, current. I'm telling you, current technology, insightfulness, future technology, kya ho raha hai? What is the deep technology is happening place you? What is that? Doesn't matter. I'm not going to work on, I'm going to be an industry, I'm going to be a small thing to you. Understand how quantum computing is happening. Augmented reality kya hota hai? Do you all know that a company like Tech Taylor actually is getting into a unicorn right now, making billions of money, lakhs of money, crores of money? Sitting at home today, a lot of people thought COVID-19 आया, कुछ business नहीं हुआ. Lot of business went on very well. Online trading went very well. Amul did more than 3 times the business during the COVID time. They made, lot of things, butter, cheese, जो कुछ घर में बैठ के कुछ खाना खा रहे लोग हम पूरे मिलके, they are doing it right now. Swiggy, Zomato's, hotels are now coming back to systems, are doing fantastic work there. Every time in your life, did you understand? जो मास्क देखता था मैं पहले बचपन से अब तक मैं, I never thought, will they mask खाली डॉक्टर पहनते हैं. I used to always watch why people are not wearing mask. Today, if you don't wear mask, you're going to die, man. That's the business happening. Gloves, if you don't make, you're going to die. The doctors, medicines, aprons, coats, things, everything changed. Nobody used to worry about the pharma industry. Can you imagine Dolo 650, the tablet, which a Delhi wala kaam karta tha, in the entire COVID time, he made 650 crores turnover with one tablet, Dolo 650. Imagine that. That is what is going to happen. Never think that something is not going to happen. Something is happening. And when you think that my idea is very unique here, 1,000 people are thinking across the globe similar idea. This is what you should think about you. So now interpersonal skill, adaptability, analytical mindset. I am talking about again the future management, the finance management, because time is money. All these things, the qualities that you require, and people are expecting from you. To cut short, I want to tell you something. What industry expects from you? Please note down these 5 points. Before that 5 points, do note that you need to have the dedication, devotion, and determination to do it. These are 3D principle. You need to have that devotion to towards my work, my company, my college, my institution, and determination and devotion. All these 3Ds are important. Now, dedicate yourself. That is what you should do. Dedication towards your work is very important. People will be watching you. Don't try to work out after working hours. When US and every companies that they do work across, agar 8 baje subah aaya to they come at 8 o'clock, very sharp at 8 o'clock. Discipline is important. Please note down, you need to have the discipline. You can enjoy. I'm not telling you just because Bhanu is talking like this, other professors talking like this. You can enjoy your life. Everything can be done. But if you can properly discipline yourself, your time management clearly. 2-3 घंटे तो आराम करता हूँ, पिक्चर देखता हूँ, OTT देखता हूँ. When suddenly business doesn't happen anywhere, cinema theaters बंद हुए थे, OTT platform and Amazon made billions and billions of money. 100 रुपए एक घर से लिए थे, 7.84 billion population. Imagine how much money they might have got it every month. How much money they might have made it across. Look at all other businesses. Go back and Google search how much business happened. So dedication, devotion, determination is very important to all of you. And most importantly, understand what the companies are there. If you are trying to go for an interview, if you are going to do your case study, if you are going, your principal or a dean is asking you to today, you're going to do a case study, you're going to work with this client, you're going to do work. Please do homework. Go back and check and search. Even while interview, a lot of people don't do mistakes. You need to understand the entire background story. You know that interview guys will go and ask you, what is that company background? If you know entire history of the background, just a glance, that will give you knowledge to you. Now, these 5 R's in your life is going to change, because this is what industry expects from MBA graduates. What are those 5 R's? One is readiness. Are you going to learn or unlearn from day one? Because the companies will expect you, after coming back from MBA, with your knowledge, with your case studies, with all the things, they will like to understand whether are you ready from the day one. Don't think that they will give you एक 6 महीने का 8 महीने का फुकट में पैसे देंगे. They will give you आराम से relax and enjoy yourself, go back, give car, give house, give everything to you, and they're going to enjoy. No, day one on what people will expect from you. You should be industry ready. That's where you will become smartnet. So day one onwards, you should start doing work across. So how you are going to fit into the corporate culture? How fast you are going to change yourself? Know well the industry practices. As I mentioned to you, you need to understand how industry practices are happening. This is called readiness. Second is resilience. That means as per the market demands, not to be rigid. You should never be rigid. As per the market demands, as per the client expectations, you have to overcome challenges. Resilience is important. So one is that I'm talking about readiness. Second thing I'm talking about resilience. Now the third one is you need to be resourceful actually, because meeting the deadlines. मैं आराम से काम करता हूँ. I'm telling you, if you do that, you'll change 10 companies. Somebody will dump you. They say that market is so fast. Remember that. They look at your resume, see that you're in 3 years you have changed 4 companies, 2 companies. Don't think that you are smart. Somebody has picked you up. They might have taken you because of some emergency or something to you. But the 5th company will say, get people do that. When you shift from one company to other company, they go back and talk bad because they think that they have to get a job. They're talking bad. That bad talking, bad mouth should be stopped right now. Even with your friends, don't mouth your bad mouth. Your friend aisa hota hai, yaar wo dost time pilata hai. This is what it crosses them. Small things when you start here, from your house to your peer group to your dost ke saath, that culture will happen to you. So change your personality. Time has come to change that personality. So resourceful is what people are thinking. So I've talked about readiness, and second thing I talked about resilience, resourceful, deadlines meet karne ka. Not that you're going to sleep over the time. And you need to be how quick learner. You need to understand go-getters. Well, you need to say, doesn't matter. Be shameless here. Nothing is going to happen. As I mentioned to you during your course next 2 years, be shameless. Nothing is going to happen. You're going to learn. This is the time. ये temple यार तुम्हारा सस्मेरा college business school is going to be a temple, and they will understand there actually. You know, people are looking at you tomorrow. Sasmira people, the entire world should look at you. एक unicorn निकल गया, दो unicorn निकल गया, people will look at you. Today you take a oath, everybody today, whoever have joined. I do not know. I can see 209 people here. The first year students. I don't know the number, but please note down. I am going to become unicorn today. I am going to work for that unicorn. Now next is I talked about resourceful. You're a quick learner. You need to be very quick learner. That means don't think that you're able to, sharpen your blade is very important. Every time the wood cutter, what it does to cut your wood, every jar jo cut karta hai, so usko sharp karta hai. Look at the barber. Now you see a blade, but earlier they used sharpen the blade. So sharpen your skills every day. Don't think that I know everything in the world. Something is changing. Even today, I understand I'm talking to you. I have to understand what is actually happening. So, क्या होता है? Sasmira college क्या होता है? How is the business? And such a great entire team that I'm seeing it. People with such a learned experience. People are behind you, who are there. Colgamites, big companies are behind you. You're in a place like one of the biggest B school that they're going to prepare you to the world. Warriors को बना रहे यार today. एक बाहुबली को बना रहे. Think that I am going to be the bahubali of the industry right now. The company is looking at you, those things actually. So I talked about readiness, resilience, resourceful. And I'm telling you, I started my own company when I saw Jamshedpur gaya tha maine, the first company. When I went there, I saw, one guy told me, 60,000-70,000 people are in Jamshedpur. They're all living on Tata Steel. Then एक बंदा lunch करते समय मुझे he told me जो 60,000 घर में जो चुल्ली खाना पकाते हैं हम लोग, चुल्ली जो जलता है, that's because of जमशेद जी टाटा जी. वो हमारा भगवान है. वो घर में हर एक घर में I've seen जमशेद जी टाटा जी का फोटो. Not भगवान का फोटो तो मैं देखा है अंदर हो सकता, मगर the first photo was जमशेद जी टाटा जी. It is not because mandatory. Like you see in a government companies, the president को prime minister को लगाते हैं, it is not mandatory. It is because of their respect that they have done it. So that day I thought I should start a company. I should have at least minimum 500 people को खाना लगाना है. They should be able to provide job and responsibility. I was glad God was kind. My mentors, my teachers, my faculty members, my people who were there, my friends, my colleagues, the people who supported me, I could able to at least give job to 3,000 people. Even today, I see when I give a job, I'll get more happiness. Even I don't have money in my pocket. If I pay salaries to somebody, I get happiness there. That is where that you should feel great about it too. Now, you should be responsible. Manager, analyst, the consultant you may join as a strategist, you may join as an entrepreneur. You should always feel responsible, because the cross-functional areas, the cross, whatever the issues happens, the readiness should be there. You should be contributors. So this is what you should be there. So I talked about readiness, resilience, resourceful, responsible, and the last one is righteous. How ethical you are. Lot of people forget to tend this actually. Ethical and righteous can be a very successful manner. So aware of those legal, the moral ethical things. And definitely I will come back to your college and talk more about these things, because I need to have an interaction face to face. But I'm telling you, this is going to go change lot of things across you. Now, what I'm trying to tell you is the most importantly, the how these dedication, devotion, determination, and the 5 R's. I'm telling you again. Note down this again. Your readiness, resilience, resourcefulness, responsible, righteous. These are important things. And also understand the art of storytelling. I do not know. I heard somewhere that you were in one of your lectures when you're in classes, you have case studies and art of storytelling. Don't miss this, sir. I'm telling you. Don't think it's joke. Storytelling is an art. Can you imagine Bahubali made 2,000 crores, Dangal made to 3,000 crores, 4,000 crores across the globe? It is a telling of the storytelling. I'm not talking about the storytelling in the not only in the movies, about as an entrepreneur, as about the business that you go and talk about. You get that skill set. You need to be that, the visionary, the creativity, the passion that is in your brain. That these are very important. Now the last one before the time ends, I do not know. I have still time, ma'am. Can I take for 10 minutes, 5 minutes more?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'll close on in 5 minutes. So
Okay,
the
sir.
last point that I want to tell you all of you people is an entrepreneur. Now this is what we have been talking. Don't be job seekers, be job givers. That is exactly what I really wanted from all of you people. One important thing that I can tell you, to get 50 million users, airlines took 68 years. Airline industry को 68 years हुआ था to get 50 million users. Automobile took 62 years. Telephone to instrument to get to each house took 50 years to get 50 million clients. Electricity to get to each houses, it took 46 years. Credit card, 28 years. Television, 22 years. Internet took almost 7 years. YouTube took 4 years. Cell phone took 12 years. Even automobile industry took 18 years. And Facebook came. Look at that, where you are right now. You're in a digital area. Facebook came in 3 years. They have done the magic to get 50 million users. And Twitter came. तो बंदा तो क्या करता है? मैं ट्विटर आके बोला कि 2 साल में लेके आया. Now look at all these things I'm talking about. 50 million users. This is all nothing. Pokemon game came. You all know Pokemon game? To get 50 million users, they took 19 days. That is a digital market. That is where think about digital market. Today, out of 7.83 billion population, 5.22 billion people got mobile phones. How they're connected? See, the whole world is connected. You are in a connected world today. Don't think that मैं कुछ करा, गलती करा, somewhere on the road मैं कुछ my cigarette पी रहा था, somebody is not in televisions everywhere. People will watch you. Somebody has gone there, they are going to watch you. Police are able to understand their cyber security. They're able to catch thieves today. It's very difficult because all CCTV cameras put over the place to you. People are watching you. Everybody is watching to you. The internet has changed you. Sitting at somewhere in this corner, you can watch what is actually happening in Taliban. You can just see everything there. America can pinpoint and bomb where they want to do it. Israel can bomb where they want to do it. Everybody can do that actually. Look at these satellites. Do you know how many satellites are there? Go back and check Google search. How many satellites have been sent every year? We only have sent every year 70, 80 satellites we keep sending across. Look at that. What kya ho raha hai wahan? Space ke andar. When Amazon Mason, when he mentioned, 20 years back, that what is your dream? He said, I want to go to space. Everybody laughed that day. Go back and check that video. When Amazon founder said, I want to go to find space, kya hota hai? He wants to create hotels in space industry, man. Can you imagine? SpaceX is Elon Musk. They want to create, holiday spot there. Both ho gaye, holiday spot now will going to be in space. That is a dream. Keep dreaming it. Now you be job seekers, control, freedom, impact, wealth that they want to create. So start thinking about to become an entrepreneur. You're going to have actually, I was wondering, like you're going to have an incubation there. And I'm happy that Madam actually asked me to be part of that incubation. We're going to create one of the world-class incubation to start up your entrepreneurship, sir. Because your own alumni is one of the biggest, toppest guys there. So you can start small, think big, and look at that. Today, do you all think that India has not done anything? I want to tell you people, guys, all my friends, third largest startup industry is India. We had 55,000 startups. Now, however successful, what successful, keep it aside, we have created 315 billion business, the amount of money that we have created. So as a valuation, if you do it, we already crossed 1 trillion valuation. So we had 58 unicorns. Industry has started with no knowledge, but we had 58 unicorns. India is standing today. By 2025, the people are expecting, the world is expecting to have at least 200 unicorns from our place. The businesses that you can build each other. Deep tech, anything that you see, technology, agri-tech that we built up, everything is happening thanks to you. So you need to understand these are very important points, how things are going to change. So think about, and we are going to be in your incubation center where you come back and join us. We'll help you and guide across to you. Now today is a day you cherish, enjoy yourself, but please, next time when I come back, if somebody shows me a diary, sir, ये आज मैं करा था, आज मेरा date है sir. Today this is the day that I started my career. This is what my timetable. Just note down karo. All of you people, take down one small book. I mean, I have still a diary. I do not know how can I show it across you. I have a diary with me. I'll show you a diary. Yeah, it's here. I have a diary like this. I don't know how many books I've got. I've learned this from my boss actually. Just take a small diary. Note down आज मैं क्या करा. What did I learn today? That itself is enough for your brain to understand. So just take down, understand that you're going to map and plan for tomorrow. Things are going to change. Tomorrow is yours, and you will be the leaders. You'll be the most successful guys in the world. I wish you good luck, all the best. No worries. Akuna matata. Don't worry. Be happy. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. It was indeed an insightful session, making it all the more meaningful by citing interesting examples, for instance, Wipro, Dolo 650, Pokemon, and so on. And definitely thank you for helping us know how these 5 key elements are essential, like industry readiness, resilience, resourcefulness, quick learner, in order to, understand what qualities have to be developed to be an effective manager, what are the industry expectations from an MBA today, and what significance does MBA play in the corporate world today. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for connecting with us today.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's a great opportunity. Thank you, ma'am, to the Dean here, and of course, Niyat Saab. Every day he's been behind me, giving points and discussion. Thank you to you also, ma'am. You've also been giving so enough to give me some points. I wish you good luck. All the best to you, students. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, sir. Well, it's an honor to have been asked to propose a vote of thanks on the occasion of 10 days orientation program for PGDM batch 2021-23. Firstly, I would like to thank our chief guest, Professor Dr. Abhay Kumar sir, Vice Chancellor, Pratap University, Jaipur, for taking out time from his busy schedule and gracing the event with his presence. I also extend my sincere thanks to our guest speaker, Mr. Bhanu Reddy, Director, Grey Logic Technologies Private Limited, for enlightening us with his knowledge and for sharing with us his graceful opinion and valuable insights. Further, I would like to express my deep gratitude towards the entire management team and the council members. Shri Maganlal Doshi sir, President, Sasmira; Shri Mihir Mehta sir, Vice President, Sasmira; Dr. UK Gangopadhyay sir, Executive Director, Sasmira; Dr. Kamal Tandon sir, Director Education, Sasmira, for their enthusiastic support and encouragement. Their unwavering support has always been a motivation for us to organize such events. I would also like to thank the entire organizing team for their enormous contribution and efforts towards the event. We have been fortunate to be supported by such a team of active and dedicated members. With deep sense of appreciation, I thank all the teaching and non-teaching staff members for their unflinching support and untiring efforts. I also thank the entire technical support team and the administrative team for such an appreciating involvement and the willingness they have expressed to finish the task. Last but not the least, I thank all the attendees and my dear students for joining us today and helping us to make this session a great success. Well, before we end the session, I request all the students to please fill the attendance and feedback form through the link shared in the chat box to mark your presence. I request all the PGDM first year and second year students to please fill the attendance through the link shared in the chat box. And at this note, I conclude our day 1 of 10 days orientation program for PGDM batch 2021-23. Stay safe and continue learning with SBS. Hope to see you tomorrow with another exciting and insightful session. Thank you so much. I request Niyat sir to please share the link in the chat box.
Yeah, ma'am, just a minute. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, sir. Thank you. My dear students, the link has been shared in the chat box. Kindly fill the attendance and mark your presence for the day. Thank you. I request the students to please leave the session once they have filled in the attendance. Thank you. Dear students, in case you have missed on some important point during the session, you can view it once again through the link shared in your respective groups, the YouTube link, and you can view it once again. Also, the e-copy of annual magazine Snapshot 2021, the link for the same has been shared too in your respective class groups. Thank you. Students are requested to leave the session once they have filled in the attendance and the feedback form. Thank you.
Shrutika, Kajal, are you there? Are you people?
Sir.
Ma'am, 1 second. I think live streaming on YouTube is on, so I think we'll end now.
Yes.
Okay.
So thank you very much, everybody. It was a great show. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we can end the meeting now. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Chalo.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank
Chalo.
you. Thank you,
you.
entire team.
Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.